Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, home of the Vancouver Legion, and today's SFL Saturday afternoon action between the Arizona Scorpions and the Vancouver Legion. I'm Jack Brown, joined alongside me here today by Joshua Panetta. And Josh, these two teams play the same three teams the past 3 weeks, and both went 2-1. Should be an interesting game between these two.
Yes, it really shall. Welcome in once again. I'm really expecting a great game today between these two teams. Seem very evenly matched on both sides of the ball.
Yes, they are. And of course, as we are rolling through military weekend here in the Simulation Football League, Arizona is coming out in their Desert Storm uniforms, gold and black. Vancouver just wearing their standard blues, but showing their solidarity with their friends from the United States of America. These two teams obviously both coming in with some pretty high expectations, both with winning records and both looking to assert some dominance within their respective divisions. We're just moments away from kickoff here in Vancouver. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch.
Will kick. Lamar have won the toss and select a kick.
Vancouver's going to be getting us started here with Arizona back deep to return, obviously interned. They'll swap sides in the second half. And we are underway from Canada Field, taking it about the 10-yard line, past the 15, past the 30, up the side, up to the 39-yard line. First and 10 for the Scorpions. Ashley Jackson leads the way for the Scorpions alongside halfback DJ Moses. Wide receivers are Donnie Hands, James Hands, and TJ Punk. Tight end is Will Todd. That is the Arizona offense. We'll get you the Vancouver defense after this play, as that one's going to be tipped in the air. Incomplete. Ashley Jackson tried to float one towards the sidelines, but it's batted away by Dean Maddox.
That's one of the key strengths for this Vancouver defense is their secondary. We'll get to shortly. And they are a wild and fearsome bunch. They will be everywhere on this field knocking balls away and possibly picking them off at some point.
Vancouver's secondary has been one of the most fearsome parts of this Legion team this season. Jackson going to hand it off to DJ Moses up the middle, and DJ Moses gains 3 yards, makes it a 3rd and long before being tackled by the free safety, Mark Lopez. Third down and 7. Short drop from Jackson. Throws the sideline. That's going to be caught. First down. Cross the midfield stripe. And Arizona is on Vancouver's 49-yard line. Caught by Donnie Hands. First and 10 once more. Arizona in the heavy set. Very deep drop. Short throw over to DJ Moses. Moses picking up a couple blocks. Moses gains 5 yards on the run, on the swing pass. Sorry.
It had a good job there by the Scorpions, having some blockers ahead there for Moses to be able to run. He's going to be a key for the Scorpions to be in this game. You need the running game to work. You need the short pass game to work against this Legion defense, or you're not going to have a great day.
No, they are not, which is going to be an interesting challenge for the Scorpions. They throw another short ball as the receiver just lands forward, gets the first down. That's Donnie Hands, his second reception today.
Only hands one part of the Hands brothers, and he's the focal point for the Scorpions' passing game. If he doesn't have a great day, usually the rest of the core doesn't either.
Arizona already within Vancouver's 40. Throws another one to the sidelines to Donnie Hands. That one's going to be that's going to be out of bounds at the 32, 2nd and 4. Second down and 4 for the Scorpions. Handoff of the middle to DJ Moses. Moses picks up a block, gets the first down, but not with too much to spare. Gerald Giudice on the tackle. This Vancouver defensive line is another one of their focal points on defense. Really, their entire defense is just a massive focal point.
Yes, really, they're a well-balanced unit. They have a strong front seven. They have one of the best secondaries in the league, and that's why they're 5-2 this season. They have a great defensive record.
Deep drop, short throw to DJ Moses as Moses gets out of bounds, gains 4. Simple pitch and catch. That's what DJ Moses does best.
Yes, not only that, but the Scorpions so far on this drive is on their opening script seems to be taking matters very slow and methodical. They understand that this defense is tough to play against, so they're going to just take whatever they can get.
Deep drop from Ashley Jackson. Going to be another short throw to DJ Moses. Moses, another swing pass, only gains 2 this time. Vancouver sealing off those edges as Kyler Murray comes in with the tackle. Third down and 4. Going to be another quick stand-up from Ashley Jackson, and this is going to be the same throw as the last 2 plays. Vancouver's defense, though, just smothers it before it could have even gotten started. Josh Farnsey, the linebacker, on the tackle. Now Arizona forced to send out Cliff Allen. Taking off 4 minutes with that drive alone. Snaps a bit low, kick is away, and it is going to be good. From 38 yards out, Arizona takes the quick and early lead here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they drove it down the field. They didn't really get too much going, but what we can say is that they did just enough to get the points on that drive. They kept it safe, they played it conservative, and that's what you're going to have to keep on doing against Vancouver.
Yeah, and it all started out with that massive kick return from TJ Punk, getting them up to the 40. It is really underestimated just how much those kick returns can be valued as Vancouver breaks one out. Oh, nice little juke move. Gets it to the 30, 1st and 10. Now on the other side of the coin, we bring out Tom Pepper and the Vancouver Legion offense. Tom Pepper going under center on 1st and 10 for his first snap of the game. Short stand-up, throws out to Robert Redford on the flat. Redford spins around, but could not outspin the long arm on the law on the tackle. That is, I think, their free safety, Eddie Gage.
As long-standing veteran, elder statesman Eddie Gage has been in this league as long as I could breathe.
Second and 3, handoff up the middle to Robert Redford. Redford only gains about a yard or 2. Going to make it a 3rd down for the Vancouver, I'm sorry.
Robert Redford here is going to be a problem for the Scorpions to deal with.
As you just say that, they stop him behind the line. They tried to run a simple run to the outside, but it just was not going. Eddie Gage, his second tackle in just 3 plays.
Well, it doesn't seem like a problem right now, considering that they are able to get through the line with great penetration. They get through the B gap that time. When you have a safety on a lightning blitz like that, you got to get there, and he did.
He did the smart move, and Vancouver now has to punt it away. Arizona taking it at about the 25-yard line. Taking it up to the 30 is TJ Punk. So after getting that field goal start on their very first drive, making his way down the sideline, DJ Moses gets a huge gain.
So just look at it again. Right here, he just gets the edge sealed there by one block there and was able to just get a large gain there. No one was around. Good job by Major Key to at least close the gap there and stop him, because if not, much more damage would have been done.
Completion on first down, making it second down and 10. Second and 10 from the Vancouver 48-yard line. Handoff right up the middle to DJ Moses, and Moses gains 4 on the play. Nice job, third down 6.
Having a good job, like, spreading the field right now is Arizona. They have a couple. They haven't gone to the same place more than once so far in the previous so far on this drive and on the previous drive. Spreading it around to their receivers, even if they're keeping it short, they're doing a good job confusing the defense.
And that's going to make it a third down, or now 4th down and 4. Sorry, folks. DJ Moses not able to get the conversion.
Not sure if I would have sent another run down the middle on 3rd and medium, but, well.
And it's going to be fair caught at the 14, 1st and 10 for Vancouver. So Vancouver now having to start within the shadow of their own goalpost. 1st and 10 from their own 14. Deep drop from Tom Pepper. Pepper goes over the middle. That's going to be caught first down. And a few more yards on top of it.
You know, Pepper has been much maligned for most of his career, but the previous couple of seasons he's been working on shaking off his reputation, and he's grown to be one of the better quarterbacks in this league.
Snap thrower needs to be for Pepper. Pepper going to the outside. That one's going to be caught inbounds by Brett Killian, BK. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on Vancouver's 37-yard line.
Long-standing member of the Legion, Brett Killian, also known as BK12, is going to be the deepest threat that Vancouver has. on the field, and it has to be something that Arizona needs to keep at least two defensive backs on at all times.
First and 10, balls on their own 37. Going to hand it off to Redford to the outside. Redford tries to get something going, just doesn't work. As Arizona's defensive line and Alex Constantine just seals off the edge. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Very important for the defensive line if they're able to break contained first and get to the running back, especially one as tough to crack as Redford. If they can keep doing that all day, they'll nerf their offense.
Tries to throw it over the middle, but that one's no good. 3rd and 11. Deflection made by number 58, the inside linebacker, Joey Tropicana.
Tropicana there that entire play was set up by the defensive line that time. They pressured the quarterback just enough to make an errant throw, and he threw straight into the deep of the coverage.
3rd down and 11. High snap for Tom Pepper. Throws short over the middle. That's going to be caught, but nowhere near enough. It's going to be 4th and 8.
Once again, the defensive line breaks through. Looks like Constantine was hurrying Pepper there and forced him to check it down.
So for the second time, the same number of drives, Vancouver's going to have to punt this one away. And it's going to be nearly blocked by Arizona. Kick goes high, taken at about the 25 up to the 27-yard line. Now Ashley Jackson leads out the Scorpions, going under center. Deep drop for Ashley, goes short over the middle, and that one's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for James Hands.
The other half of the Hands brothers, the more shifty, more elusive one, usually used in slot receiving situations, or you'll be the sort of guy that will be normally making those catches over the middle, but not that time.
Short drop for Ashley Jackson, throws it over. That was going to be caught as the receiver fell down. 3rd and 5, catch was made by TJ Punk, the 3rd wide receiver on this team.
Punk, their return man as well. He's going to be important for this game plan that they have right now. They're keeping it short. They don't want to test the defense. They need to make these 3rd downs. 18th in the league.
And, well, they did not look like the 18th best team in the league with that throw over the middle to TJ Punk once again. Gets up to the 46-yard line. Ashley Jackson throwing it on a dime.
To clarify, they're 18th in 3rd down conversions, but they didn't look like at that time. Great pass, great throw.
Dare we say it, perfect. 1st and 10, nearing midfield. Deep drop, throws to the sideline to DJ Moses, and Moses gets slammed. 2nd and 7. This should be the final play of the first quarter, 2nd and 7. Handoff up the middle, DJ Moses, and he's going to be eaten up after just a yard gained at the midfield stripe. Tackle made by number 55, Kevin Brackett.
And they're having a bit of an issue going up the middle with that ISO play.
That they are. That'll bring us to the end of this first quarter here in Vancouver. 3-0 is your score. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch. Arizona in the shotgun split back. Ashley Jackson looks deep over the middle, and she finds her man. Oh, sheds a tackler. Nearly got 2. Down to Vancouver's 15. That is going to be a huge first down grab by James Hands.
Sometimes you can trick the defense into thinking that your game plan has changed. And that's one example of it right there. They're all now forcing the defense to play inside, lulled them into a false sense of security, and hit them over the top.
Could not agree with you more there, Josh. 1st and 10, ball is on the 16-yard line. Ashley Jackson, empty backfield. Ashley pump fakes, and it's going to go down with a sack. Thank goodness she had her arm moving forward that time, or that would have been a fumble. So, unfortunately, for Mike Coverson, that was not a sack.
As long as you have your arm making the motion of the throw and it comes out that way, then it will not be considered a fumble either. So good job by Ashley to not recognize that.
Smart moves, what can we say? Deep drop, throws to DJ Moses. Moses gains 4 yards. You may have supposed he was getting the first down, but not quite.
One thing I will say about Arizona so far is that they're winning the time of possession war and the field of possession war, and that's one way that you can get some percentage in beating Vancouver today.
3rd and 6, ball's on Vancouver's 12. Ashley Jackson looks around, goes over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. 4th and 6, they're going to have to trot out the field goal unit again, and Cliff Allen. But my, Will Todd, if that's not an A for effort, I don't know what is.
He gave it his all there, but didn't get enough separation from the defender. The defender was able to hit him right as he caught it, and you're going to need at least a yard more separation to be able to come down with the ball there.
4th down and 6. Snaps a bit low, kick is away from Cliff Allen, and it is good. We got a defensive struggle here on Vancouver Island as the Arizona Scorpions are up on the Legion 6-0.
You know, Vancouver is not actually an island. You know that, right? It's actually in the mainland.
Well, I learn something new about geography every day, don't I?
Yep.
Anyways, Cliff Allen kicks the ball off. Vancouver set to receive it right at their own goal line as they take it past the 10-20 up to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the return by Dean Maddox. First down and 10. Gonna be a long handoff to Robert Redford as Redford loses 3 yards. Not a good run, not a good handoff. As once again, that's Alex Constantine on the tackle for loss.
2nd and 12 from your Leopards 22-yard line.
2nd and 13 now. Gonna be a little play action pass from Tom Pepper. Pepper goes over the middle. That's gonna be deflected. Incomplete. 3rd and 13. This Arizona defense so far, they've just been smothering the Tom Pepper and Robert Redford show.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job keeping at least all the receivers nice blanketed. They haven't been given any room for Redford to run. If they can keep this up, we can see an upset today. But they'll have to keep it up.
3rd and 13. Pepper looks to go deep. That he will. Over the middle. It's going to be picked off by the Scorpions. And Arizona continues their smothering of the Vancouver Legion offense. Bernard Smith, the 4th, with his first pick today. And that's the first play he got involved with today.
Yeah, he jumped the route right there. Nice play by him. Was able to read the quarterback's eyes, saw that it was going to Killian all the way. And as a quarterback, you can't do that. You can't just stare down one receiver. And that's what he did. And it makes it really easy for the defense. Nice and smooth for Bernard Smith to get that interception, making a one read there.
So once again, Arizona has the ball in scoring territory. Short drop from Ashley Jackson, throws to the sidelines, going to be caught for a gain of 6 by Donnie Hands.
Seem to be keeping a West Coast identity today. They're keeping everything nice and short and contained. And this can work as long as their defense has been playing stout, and it has. It's not going to be the flashiest offense out there, but it's going to be methodical. It's going to work.
Ashley Jackson goes to the corner of the end zone, and talk about flash. Donnie Hands almost conflated the two names there, folks. Gets in the back of the end zone for a huge touchdown.
All right, there's just sometimes you have the jets and sometimes you have the speed, and that's all you need. He ran a 9, and when you call 9, you know you're about to go. It's speed against speed, and Key didn't have it there. Was just burnt on the play.
Yeah, Kyler Murray was a solid 2 or 3 yards behind where the play was being made. Still massive kudos. And Arizona starting to open up a lead here over the Vancouver Legion with the extra point on the way. It's good. They're up 13-0. And for Vancouver, you kind of have to really start thinking for, at least in the early stages, of what can we really do to get back even with Arizona, because the way that the game's pace has been going, Arizona, they've had the firm upper hand.
And things is just to keep your head in the game. You have a high potency offense. You know that you have the talent to do it. So what you're going to need to do is just not let it get to you. And that's hard. That's better. That's easier said than done. But the mental game is very important here in the game of football. And you need to, the coaching staff probably needs to look at the plays a bit, change up the script. They're already going to go into the behind by 10 part of their script. But what they're going to have to do at this point is just minimize turnovers. So they're going to probably keep it safe for the rest of the quarter.
Deep drop from Tom Pepper. Pepper, he's going to go down for a sack. And Alex Constantine having himself a day and a half, just eating up the Vancouver offensive line in the Vancouver backfield like it's his breakfast.
Yeah, you just see that. He got his arm under the guard there, and when that happens, dangerous things happen, like that sack there. When you lose the battle in the trenches there like that, or you lose the hands battle as an offensive lineman, things like that are going to happen.
Yeah, all that you can hope for is something great happens to cover up for your mistakes. Rarely do they happen, though, as Robert Redford tries to get them into better field position, but loses another chunk of yardage, makes a 3rd down and 20. As Arizona's... Oh, God.
There's a lot going on with that one right there. The defensive line able to penetrate through, letting the linebacker go straight through the gap to the running back. Wonderful to see.
3rd and 20. Short drop from Tom Pepper. Throws to the sidelines. That's going to be nowhere near enough. Gains 9, which would have been good on 1st or 2nd down. But not enough this time as the throw is made to Kendra Hall. She's not quite able to get there.
While she was wide open on the pass, there's not much of a lane of running. Arizona had a great pursuit lines on her, and even if she tried to stay in bounds, she really wasn't going to get much further. The safety was already shading her way, so she would have had to have attempted to break 2 tackles to get the first down there. It was just tough. It was just tough either way.
Low snap for Vancouver, nearly blocked. And it's going to be fair caught at the 43. Arizona taking over. 7:02 remaining here in the first half between these two teams. Don't forget, folks, to visit the SFL League website at simulationfl.net for info on how to create a player, to join our community, the league, and the teams that play in it. A comprehensive history of the SFL, it's over 1,500 games, and it's thousands of players who've hit the virtual field. The Simulation Football League, 17 seasons strong. Arizona handing it off to DJ Moses to the outside. DJ Moses only gaining 1, but on a run play on first down, not bad at all.
I'll just look over the stats here. Ashley Jackson has 135 total passing yards. The entire Vancouver offense with only 55 at -10 on the previous drive.
Wow. That is not good for Vancouver as Ashley Jackson throws deep over the middle again. And that one's going to be caught, flipping the field as Donnie Hands takes it to Vancouver's 30.
So again, Donnie Hands today has been popping off, and part of that has been due to the offensive strategy by Arizona today. They keep lulling this defense into the false sense of security, then they make they find a play that makes one read, and when that's all it takes.
Hand off the outside to DJ Moses, and Moses just keeps on wheeling it through for the first down. 1st and 10, up to Vancouver's 18. Arizona already in the red zone.
Yeah, that was a mostly individual effort there, but great blocking up there as well. But mostly individual effort there, really pushing the defense back.
So Arizona going to do another handoff to Moses, and Moses gets stuffed at the line. Finally, Vancouver starting to see right through it as Achilles Papatonis helps out on the tackle.
Slight lack of vision there. He didn't follow his blocks. Tried to bounce it in his own way, in his own manner, and ran straight into the defender instead. Got to follow your blocks.
Another handoff to the outside to DJ Moses, and Moses picks up the blocks needed. Gets the first down and makes it a 1st and goal.
Now, sometimes, you make one mistake. All right, go straight into the next play. You don't do it again. And this time, he learns from his mistakes, follows his blocks, and almost gets the first down. Oh, he does, actually.
Yeah, he did. He nearly got the touchdown. Is probably the more accurate term. 1st and goal on Vancouver's 6-yard line. Deep drop from Ashley Jackson. Short throw over the middle to Donnie Hands. Tries to turn the wheels for a touchdown. Does not work. 2nd and goal on Vancouver's 1-yard line.
This is actually one of the most dangerous places on the field to be is when you're goal and a yard to go. Your playbook isn't exceptionally large for these situations. You got to be careful with the ball here.
Yeah, you only have 11 yards to work with forward-wise. And Ashley Jackson looking to use all 11 of those yards. Tipped incomplete, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, when you're calling pass plays with this short of the distance to the goal line to go is really difficult. There's not a lot of room in that end zone, and you got to be precise, but you also can't be throwing it in the middle of 6 defenders.
No, you cannot. That's not a smart move. Handoff to DJ Moses, the outside. DJ Moses gets swallowed up in the backfield. Vancouver forces 3 stops on 3 plays. Josh Farnsey with the tackle for loss, and it's going to force Arizona to kick another field goal.
Sometimes you guess the direction of the play right, and when you do, you have to jump on it. And that time, pre-snap, they made the read. The Arizona wasn't able to identify the mic on that play. They should have probably flipped the run to the other side, to the weak side, but this time, nothing doing.
I mean, still for them, no matter what, it's a 3-possession lead either way, 16-0. And you got something else to note about this Arizona team. They've been using up the clock. They've been eating through it. It feels like the game just started, and we're already at 3:34 remaining in the first half.
It's actually only a 2-possession game according to. It's actually It's actually 2.5. Actually, still a field goal that needs to be there, and he's not quite right either.
Yeah. Well, no, you can think about it as 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess in that way, it is 2-possession. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it more from like what most teams would do in this situation standpoint. Either way, 1st and goal for Vancouver. And Tom Pepper so far not having the best of games. Neither is the offense as a whole. Handoff up the middle to Robert Redford. Redford turns on the wheels, gets 6 yards. Nice run. Probably the best he's had all day.
And that's not often said about him. Usually the best he's had would be a long run to the end zone but so far today they've kept him well contained, being able to get there before he's even able to actually make an attempt to run.
They're going to hand it off to him once again, and Robert Redford, they're going to say he was not at the line to gain. 3rd down and inches. Great job on the Arizona defense to just stop them right where it needs to be. Mark Mello on the tackle.
Also seemed like to be a broken play on the onset for the defense, but Mello was able to come back around with enough presence of mind to stop him short of the line.
3rd and inches is going to be a throw to Robert Redford. He's going to get the 1st down and a few more yards to boot, as it's up to the 49-yard line for Vancouver.
Seemingly they were about to get him involved in this game, as it seems. They're getting him involved in the passing game too, but Bernard Smith there with a great tackle will keep him keep him well contained. They still got the 1st down there, but sometimes all you can do is just make sure that he doesn't get any more on you.
That really is all you can do. 1st and 10 for Vancouver. Short drop from Tom Pepper. Narrowly avoids the sack. Then tries to sling his guns downfield. Neither one works for either Arizona or Vancouver.
Well, that time he was just hurt. He didn't have even 1.5 seconds to throw the ball. That play takes a little more time than that to develop, so if you're going to throw the ball like that, you better throw it away, not at a defender, because next time that might sail again.
Going to be thrown towards the sidelines, and they're going to say that he was out of bounds. Pass intended for Brett Killian. Vancouver receivers in the sidelines. A match made in heaven, dare I say.
Oh, yes, the fabled sideline for the Vancouver Legion. Also, a player that used to play for this team, Kate Stevens. Well, some say he was in bounds. The referees had a different thing in mind, and
yeah. 16-0. Arizona's up on Vancouver. We'll be right back after this break. 3rd and 10 for the Legion. Pepper looking to go deep. That he will. It's going to be tipped incomplete. 4th and 10.
They keep trying to push the ball through the middle, and there are 5 tan shirts there, as you see. Tropicana gets in front of the route, wasn't able to catch that. That's why they're on defense, and they don't have the greatest set of hands.
Yeah, but on 3rd down, really, what more could you need to do, especially when it looked like that throw was almost an arm punt? 4th and 10. Vancouver, for the first time today, their punt blocking seemed to be on point, as Arizona's going to take it at the 19.
And a few times today, Arizona has actually started behind the 20.
But no matter what for them, they have been able to take advantage of pretty much all the opportunities given to them. Only 1 punt for Arizona today. The other 3 possessions they've had have all resulted in scores of some kind. Deep drop from Ashley Jackson, throws to the sideline, caught in bounds, does a little toe drag, gets it as a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play.
It's like they're just probably going to just kill this clock out, as they probably want to just send it to the half if they can.
Yeah, if it's in their control. Another handoff up the middle to DJ Moses, and Moses performs a nice couple of spins and gets it to the 30, and that's going to be a 1st down.
Man, the offensive line has been doing a great job today, setting the edge for him. Most of the times that he's been stopped in the backfield has been of his own doing as well. So as long as he can see the hole correctly, he'll have a better day.
Gonna be another handoff right up the middle to DJ Moses, and once again the Arizona offensive line playing like just a championship unit. 2nd and 1, same formation as last time. Short drop for Ashley Jackson, throws it to, I think that was James' hands that time. No, that was Donnie hands. Short drop once again from Ashley Jackson, throws it over the middle. Now it's getting picked off. Leans forward, picks it off, and that's going to be going the other way.
Seems like there was an abrupt change of plan there. They went into the no huddle, and maybe she just wasn't ready for the tempo. Not actually quite sure which receiver she was trying to throw to. Looks like she was trying to throw to the trailing receiver and just completely zinged it across the field to the wrong member of the team.
Yeah, kept trying to go for deeper and deeper routes. But now Vancouver, given a lifeline with 49 seconds. Tom Pepper does a little play action, rolls around in the pocket, but it's going to go down for a sack, 2nd and 18.
Yep, that play took much too long to develop, and not sure why you would call that there. Nobody's expecting a run, being this far back behind, in the game, not with this little time remaining.
Going to be a short drop from Tom Pepper this time. Throws over the middle. That's going to easily negate the sack, making it 3rd and 2. Short drop from Pepper. Throws over the middle. That's going to be caught by Brett Killian. 1st down. They're going to take their 1st time out of the half.
I was getting a little concerned there that they wouldn't just clock it before that play and decides to take one more play. It's a little further downfield. I'm not sure if I would have done that. I probably would have just called a timeout earlier, but, that's probably what Andy Hamilton's talking to Pepper about now.
Yeah. 1 second left on the clock. It's going to be a Hail Mary. Here we go. Looking around, rolling around, throws it up. And it's going to be tipped and intercepted once again by Arizona. They're going to take it the other way.
And they're also going to take us to the half.
Just a nice little tip drill and interception from Arizona, as really their defense has just been completely suffocating. $16-0 is the current score. Arizona up on Vancouver. And really, there is the tail of the tape. Just 79 yards of total offense from Vancouver. And we just, like... I think you and I can both agree here, Josh. It has just been a stomping from both these defenses, but Arizona able to find the few holes they can and be up by 16.
Yeah, the entire game plan has been just designed around keeping it safe, and then when they see something they like on defense, then they finally try to push it, and it's been working for them so far. Whereas for Vancouver, well, as you've been seeing on some of these highlights, they've been trying to push the ball. When you're trying to push the ball, sometimes defense pulls back instead, and that's what's been happening so far today.
That has been the big difference maker. That simple throw to the back of the end zone to Donnie Hands. But apart from that, it's been a pretty defensive slugfest between the two. As we're seeing some more of the first half highlights here at the SFL on Twitch. That was pretty much the only mistake that Ashley Jackson's made so far today. Slung it a little bit too deep. Ended up in the hands of Ashley Rose Finch. And it's going to be Vancouver receiving the ball to start the second half here. As we are just about ready to get back underway. Both teams have taken their water breaks, changed sides, done everything that they've needed to do. And the kick is away, and the second half from here in Canada Field is underway. As Dean Maddox only gets up to the 27. Handoff up the middle to Robert Redford. Redford stopped in his tracks. 2nd and 10.
One of the things they're going to need to do to get back into this game is, while they're behind by quite a bit, and while they are behind in time of possession, they're really going to have to get Redford going. They don't necessarily even have to run with him. They can get him involved in the passing game. And if they do that, you have a chance to at least get downfield a bit.
Tom Pepper moving around, moves up in the pocket. That's going to be tipped and complete. 3rd down and 10.
Just doesn't seem like he's making the right reads today, but it also doesn't seem like there's anything downfield for him to actually throw to. Arizona's been really tight on these receivers all day long, making it really hard for him to find someone open in time.
Yeah, there's been a total of 4 pass deflections from the Arizona secondary so far this game through the first half and a little bit of change. Pepper on third down, not able to lead his man inbounds towards the promised land of the first down, 4th and 1. So 4th and 1, once again, Vancouver's going to have to punt this one away. And we'll be right back after these messages.